Welcome to Tesla Info, and today we're looking at Tesla inventory and what we've done to make it better and easier to find the car that you want. If you're familiar with the Tesla website, then you'll know this screen and what it looks like, and it gives you basic filter options to sort the car that you want. However, if you're in a country like the US, it's really difficult to find cars in neighbouring states. The information is also actually still fairly limited, and so things like the parking sensors, which they took away, you don't know whether a car's got them or not just looking at the basic information on the Tesla website. We think we can do much better than that, and that's what we set out to do at Tesla Info. So we've basically got two different ways of looking at the data and the inventory that Tesla provide. One of which is with pictures. So we show a picture of the car and a basic description of the features that it's got. We also mix both new cars, Tesla used or CPO, and actually third-party used cars in most countries. But you can filter these down, so you can look at just Tesla new and used or just new cars. You can also quickly filter by model and the variant of the model. You can look at the years, prices and so on to basically resolve that information down. We try and automatically detect the country you're in, and if we get it wrong, you can just override that simply. And if you're in the US, you can either search all states or you can filter on your state. We provide a second view of the data, which is in tabular form, which may be better if you're limited on bandwidth or you're on a mobile phone. Here again, you've got lots of filters, and we actually provide more filters here as well, so you can filter on autopilot type, wheel size, colors, etc, etc. One of the filter options at the moment is whether a car's discounted or not, and we'll even tell you what the savings are against list. Each car can be expanded to show more information, and if you like a look of that car, click through for more information again, and we'll show you a very comprehensive breakdown of the spec of the car. As you can see, we go into quite a low level of detail, including things like performance, range, when the car was built, and we also break down the detailed manufacturing codes. So in this case, you can see the car doesn't have the parking sensors, and these codes can actually be searched on the previous screen. And the reason we can do that is Tesla have an awful lot of information about the cars, which is actually available if you know where to look. We take this information, we decode it, and we effectively use that information to drive the screens that you see. Now, many people will be familiar with some common codes like SC01 for supercharging, and again, you can filter on these codes through the search engine, so you can actually either search for the option code or an English name of the code like supercharging, and we'll filter the results accordingly. It's all this information which we feel enables you to find the car that you want much easier than Tesla would normally allow you to do. However, it's not just the Tesla information that we use to add value. We also actually collect data over time, and we look at the whole market. So here you can see the price history of this particular car. In this case, it was only listed today, so there's no history. But you can also see the other cars on the market, how long those cars have been on the market for, and the average price of a similar model over the last 12 months. There's also a few options to navigate on, either look at all car listings which are effectively the same spec, or go to our email notifications or instant notification pages, which we'll look at in a minute. You can also click to go to the listing, which will take you to the Tesla website, or if it's a third-party car, to their website, and enable you to actually go to the buy button. One of the things that people struggle with though is knowing when a new car gets listed, and we've got two solutions for that, rather than you having to search the website on a daily or hourly basis. The first is our email notification service, where you enter your email address, select the options or models which you want to see and the variants. You can then specify a price range and your country, and we'll then sort of send you a daily email notification of all the changes that have occurred in the last 24 hours. In the US, that could just be the whole US, or you can filter down into a state as well. The second option is push notifications, where we'll send you a notification via the Telegram app as soon as a new car gets listed or the price materially changes. And these are available for most countries and most both new and used. We also do it through Discord if that's your choice. If you're looking to buy though, there's a couple of other resources we have, one of which is to be able to select a particular model and have an in-depth look at the depreciation history of those cars. So here we're just selecting a US Model Y, long range, and we can see how the prices have changed, how the number of cars on the market have changed, and the history charts, which is just a summary of the previous view that we saw, but you don't have to try and find a car to get that information on the screen. Again, this information is available by different countries, so we've now just switched to the same car but in the UK. So you can easily compare country markets as well if you want to. So if you're looking for a Tesla and you are struggling to find the one that you want, we highly recommend our website, as we would I guess, but it gives you a lot of flexibility and a lot of power to search and compare the market. If you like our content, then please subscribe and like the video. Thank you very much. See you next time.